This is my new studio space, sized 15 by 10 feet. Since this is a compact space, I've had to make a few critical changes, removing a wardrobe, replacing my floor, and refreshing the space with a new coat of paint. There is still a lot to do, and over the next few weeks, I'm going to be taking you on this journey with me. So, I just swept up and cleaned this new space, and I'm sure the first thing you've noticed is this horrible sounding audio quality. Acoustic treatment is essential for a home music studio, helping to absorb or diffuse sound and improve the acoustic quality of your space. Unfortunately, good quality acoustic panels can be quite expensive, and for most studio spaces, the total cost can be a bit overwhelming. That is why I've come to my local hardware store, because today we're building our own. First, I want to incorporate a light wood backdrop. Most interiors have a wood panel design, but I've decided to use something cheaper. $50 wood dividers. These panels are half the price and they definitely give a unique feel to the space. Before I add these wood dividers to the wall, I'm first going to add the mounting strips to the main wall and cover the open gap with acoustic absorbent wool. As you might have noticed, these wood dividers are see-through, which unfortunately shows the wood mounting strip and green acoustic wool. To fix this, I took a quick trip to my local fabric store and found material to cover this up. I think that's going to work. Now that we've completed the main wall, it's time to build acoustic panels. Once the desk is put in place, the side walls need to absorb the sound coming from each studio monitor. The acoustic panel for the door wall is going to be around 2.5 by 5 feet and at least 4 inches thick. The window wall, well, that's going to be a bit more of a challenge. I don't want to close the window permanently since the natural light in the space is so cozy, but I also need to cover the window to absorb the sound coming from the monitors. To make this as functional and space-saving as possible, I'm going to split the panel in two. How is it going to work? We'll get to that later. Now that we got the tools, it's time to get building. Okay, so we've got the first frame built. It's now time to add the isolation wool and the fabric finish. Well, here we go. Our first panel is complete. Once connected to the wall, it's time to build the next. Well, there we go. All the panels are complete, including the window panel. Since this panel needed to open and close, be functional, space-saving, and most importantly look good, I decided to do this. So now that we've covered the window, all we have to do is treat the ceiling and the floor. An acoustic cloud is a great way to help reduce sound from bouncing off the ceiling, and for this space, a trellis panel is going to work great. To fill the panel with acoustic wool, I first built a 4-inch wood frame and connected it to the top of the panel. I covered the interior with fabric and finished the top off with a black covering. To get the cloud floating, I used metal hooks for both the ceiling and the panel, and light silver chains to hang the acoustic cloud. The chains are strong, they keep the space even, and they make tilting the cloud panel easy, which is great for sound. Once I rolled out my carpet to help cover any reflections on the floor, the time has come for a sound test comparison. I mean, this new room sounds fantastic. Imagine with all my studio gear, my new desk. Speaking of new desk, I think it just arrived.